to you forever. Told myself I would wait in line. You know you think you're clever, but I'm onto you, I'm onto you. When you come to the floor.
What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda.
I'm Robin.
And we are
SistaWhat.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. And for the ones who continue to support us,
thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We see y'all subscribing to the channel.
No, we really be
so
watching.
We appreciate
really
it,
be
y'all.
watching.
Even on our other downloads, our other streams on Podbean and Spotify, iHeartRadio, I do see you guys downloading it, so I appreciate you guys. Keep spreading the word for SistaWhat podcast, y'all, as we continue to grow.
Thank you.
You already know, guys, we're going to go ahead and start off the podcast with our affirmation. Of course, you guys can use this on your day-to-day or however you choose to use it. Okay, so.
You going first?
I'm going to go first. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
My affirmation for the week is, my heart and mind are open and ready for new experiences. I am energetically aligned to all and everything I desire. My greatest glow up is my internal beauty.
Damn.
Period.
Okay, period.
It's the glow up for me, but it's the internal beauty.
The internal beauty.
Not just the outside, because we can clearly see that. But it's the internal.
No, you didn't. I know that's right.
It's the braids that have me confident.
Thank you. Okay, it's the braids for me. Okay. All right, so my affirmation is, attitude is a choice, happiness is a choice, optimism is a choice, kindness is a choice, giving is a choice, respect is a choice. Whatever choice you make, choose wisely.
All right now.
So, I mean, I think it's obvious.
Yeah, you choose your happiness.
Everything.
You choose the people you want to be around. You
Absolutely.
set the tone for your day.
Absolutely. And it's always, it's not always an easy decision, but like we say, if you know better, you do better. So
period, poo. What you been up to?
Honestly, I ain't been doing much.
Not this week?
Yeah, I changed some things up at work. I was gonna say that. So I've been having to make positive choices lately with some changes in my work environment.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
Amanda, no, we ain't gonna talk about it.
No.
Because they be watching.
Oh, they do watch? You don't want to call them out? You don't want to call them out?
Oh, trust me. I've said what I need to say. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I have no
see
problem.
You, y'all.
I'm Robin on the podcast, Robin at work. But yeah, no, it's just, honestly, the changes I'm not upset about or anything like that. I don't know. Y'all, look, it ain't worth talking about. It's not even them. It's me.
It's you?
Yeah, it's just me. Like, I feel like when you go through changes, like I've been on a spiritual journey for about a year or so. And a spiritual journey is like, it's not just like something you go through and that's it. It's like a lifestyle. Like, it's literally a lifestyle. True. So every day is trying to be better than you were yesterday or something like that. So that's why I say it's not even them. It's me. Because I feel like I can only control what I can control. You know what I'm saying? So if it ever gets to the point it's that bothersome, I'm going to control what I can control.
And two, even in those moments, you want to represent yourself in the best possible way. And if it's really not worth it, like we said in other episodes before, just let it go. Yeah, I'm not even going to allow you to even bring me out of character or allow you to move me, especially in my workplace. Like, girl, boy.
Yeah, I usually don't. Right? Yeah, I usually don't get out of character or anything like that. But it's literally just, oh no, I'm proud of myself. I had a couple slip ups. Amanda kind of bounced me back. She was like, "Girl, look," you know what I'm saying. So, but anyways, other than that, nothing. Doing her, I did Amanda, her, y'all had, and then I did another couple heads earlier this week. But I didn't have too much going on. What about you? Check her out. But.
No, check Robin out. Make sure you guys are following Robin on Instagram. I'm gonna leave it right here. If you guys want your braids done,
get your hair did.
Anything you want to do?
No, not anything. I ain't gonna do it. No, I don't want to do everything right now. I'm not everything. Gonna lie to y'all. No, because no. Y'all will see. I'll post it and stuff. Well, I think I've already posted it. We'll post whatever, but like otherwise, I'm doing some things. Yeah.
Okay, just the basic braids. We'll just go with basic.
I'm doing some things. I'm gonna let y'all know. But yeah.
If you guys are interested, hit up Robin if you're in the St. Louis area, and she will hook you up. Period.
Hook it up.
But other than that,
what you do this week?
Other than get my hair done.
Other than get my hair did.
Other than get my hair did, you guys. When I tell you, people are just funny. People are
funny. People are funny. People are weird.
People are funny.
You know what's so crazy?
What?
It's because I think that often, and the fact that I do, people probably think the same about me.
I don't care if you think
me
that
neither. I don't care either.
I don't care if you think that I'm weird, because I am weird. But for me, people are very much so different. And I said it before I said it before in the last episode when I said I feel like the creator is like testing my patience.
Yeah.
But now I feel like he's testing me in a different way. I feel like he's testing me in a different way. I'm feeling like around certain people, I find it difficult to, in a way, be myself. If that's the best way I want to put it. Like, it's not that I can't be myself. It's just the fact that other people's insecurities and the stuff that they have going on makes me feel uncomfortable
with being yourself,
to be myself because of the insecurities that they have. So I almost feel like I have to maybe not say certain things, maybe walk on eggshells, or like you say, just not even really being my authentic self or being my 100% of my true self, because I don't want to rub the person the wrong way or make them feel a certain type of a way. But does that mean, like, that's not me even being your friend? And if I can't be myself, or I feel like I'm walking on like shaky water because I don't want to say the wrong thing to you, or because you're so insecure with certain things, like, does that mean when I walk in a room, I kind of have to, because baby, I'm not going to dim my light. Oh no, baby, because this light is shining bright. Do you see me? I'm shining bright like a diamond, baby. Come on, Rihanna. Like, I'm not dimming down my light, but why do I feel like I kind of have to, though? Because in some situations, people make me feel like, I don't know.
I've been in those situations, and it's awkward. It's an awkward space to be in, because for me, the worst part is feeling like you're playing yourself. Like, because for me, the worst part is feeling like you're playing yourself. Like, I don't like feeling like that at all. Feeling like, because that's how it feels. Like when you can't just freely be yourself and you gotta kind of
just talk, or just say
whatever.
Comments.
Yeah. I say you might have to think about what's most comfortable for you, because this is what I told Amanda. We had kind of briefly talked about it. Is that I think it's okay to have different friends for different things. Like, some people are always like, no new friends, same people, same. That's not necessarily how I feel. So I don't know, but I just feel like, because you get older, you change, and things from like the friends that you had then might be different from new interests that you might gain with friends that you have later on. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say you got to lose your old friends, but you have different interests for different friends, like different friends for different things. If you don't feel like you miss using them, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? This is what I feel like I've learned about friendships. Sometimes I feel like maybe there's, how like when you get in a relationship, you have a conversation with that person about your expectations and different things like that. And, before y'all become official or whatever, right? Like when you're in like an intimate relationship, right? I've learned that people have different expectations for friendships too. So what might be cool for you in a friendship may not be cool for somebody else.
And we spoke about this before too. Like, you can't treat every friend the same way. Like, some of your friends may be more sensitive than others. Some of your friends, you can be your true self and you can be honest with them. You can be blunt with them. Be like, listen, girl, like, you got a booger in your nose right now, if you don't blow it out, like, you're gonna embarrass yourself. No, I'm just joking. But I'm just saying, like, some friends you can really be honest with, jokingly, serious moments, like, and make comments, and they're okay with it. Whereas other friends, you have to know where to play friends and where to categorize them, and just know where they fit in your life. And I guess where you can, I don't want to say use them, or where you can, what's a better word than use? Because use seems so abrasive.
I don't know, but at the end of the day, what's for you gonna be for you, who for you gonna be for you, whoever ain't.
To the left, to the left.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Y'all, we sober today. Look, we drinking water.
We're drinking water. We're staying hydrated. It's the summer coming up.
No
we
wine
glowing.
Today.
We trying to get it together. But you guys know last week we started the Am I the Asshole segment where people submit their Am I the Asshole scenarios and we give our opinions on if we think you're the asshole or not in the scenario. If you guys want to submit a question to us, you guys can email us at SistaWhatPodcast@gmail.com and we will say your question out loud. Of course, it'll be anonymous and we'll give you guys our feedback on if we think you're the asshole in the scenario or not.
Okay? Send your questions in because we want to know. We kind of nosy. Send it in.
We want to hear some juicy ones. I want to hear a really, really juicy one. Okay.
It took us a while to find a juicy one.
All right. So, y'all ready?
You gonna read it?
I'm gonna read it. Lord help me because I'm slow. Okay. So, am I the asshole scenario is, am I an asshole for uninviting my friend to my birthday dinner because of what she was wearing? Okay, y'all ready? I'm 17 female having a dinner for my 18th birthday. There will be a photographer there, so I wanted everyone to be presentable. So I had all my friends send me pictures of what they plan on wearing. One of my friends sent me a picture of an ugly dress that she picked out and a pair of heels that literally didn't match. I didn't tell her that I thought it was ugly right away. I just told her that she should have a couple more options just in case she changes her mind. That was still what she wanted to wear. Then I was honest and told her the dress was ugly. And I didn't want her wearing that to my dinner. She said she liked it and she was wearing it anyways, so I needed to get over it. So I told her if she didn't pick out a different outfit, she was uninvited to my dinner. Now she's mad at me. She says I'm not the one wearing it, so I shouldn't care, and I shouldn't be trying to control what other people wear either. I get where she's coming from, but to be fair, it's my birthday dinner, and I want everyone to look nice and presentable. Am I the asshole for not inviting her, for uninviting her? That's hella funny. That's hella funny.
That's so funny.
No, this is hella funny. So what do you think?
She's the asshole.
This is the first time
I heard this. She a big ass, my cooter pink, my booty hole brown asshole.
Really?
I think she's an a-hole. Because
really?
Yes, really. I think that she's an a-hole. Because this is how I feel. It's one thing to be able to be honest with your friend, like, girl, that is ugly. Like,
right.
If that's how you felt, because I'm not gonna lie, me and my friends are like that. It could be a birthday, we could be going out just on a Tuesday. It don't matter if it's ugly.
Turning up on a Tuesday,
it's ugly. It's ugly. But also, we're the type of friends where
you could be
bitch.
honest.
I don't care what you think. I'm wearing my polka dot turtleneck and my sweatpants with whatever. Like, yeah. So, but at the end of the day, y'all supposed to be friends. Mm-hmm. You uninvited your friend and you left all the phonies at the birthday party. This your best friend. Okay. This your best friend. This supposed to be your best friend.
She said best friend?
Yeah, she said, but reread it. This my best friend.
Okay.
It's her best friend. Yeah. If this was just like
No, she didn't say best friend. One of my friends sent me pictures of an ugly dress that she picked out.
This your friend. So what? That's what you called her. Unless, to me, friend is not a loose word.
I did.
If that's your friend.
So she's an asshole?
Yeah, I think she's an asshole for uninviting her. That's the question. For uninviting her, yes, you're an asshole.
I don't think she's an asshole.
No. I think she's an asshole.
Because I think about, too.
What make you think what that bitch was wearing was fly? What make you think how she was coming was fly?
But I feel like
or anybody else because it's her birthday.
No,
she gets to no, but like I'm saying, because it's her birthday, she gets to say who wears what.
No, because I know a lot of times there's a lot of events that I go to, and a lot of birthdays that I go to where there's a dress code. Or they give you
this wasn't no dress code.
That was a dress code.
This was not a dress code. She never said no. She never said nothing about no fucking dress, no daggone dress code. She never said anything about a dress code. She said I was having a photographer, and she
wanted everybody to look presentable. So she obviously didn't.
I wish she would have said what the girl was wearing. I wish she would have
inserted a picture.
I wish she would have sent a picture for sure.
But I kind of don't think she's an asshole though, like, because I feel like she was trying to be nice, like, and bring other options. Like, I feel like she was being nice about it, because I feel like me as a friend,
Mm-hmm.
I would be honest, but I also wouldn't want to hurt my friend's feelings. So
Correct.
I feel like
I
to
feel
a degree, I would be like, oh, bring out the options. Let's see if maybe we can match.
Okay.
Or like try to find a way for her because maybe she kind of looked ugly in it. Maybe she did look ugly.
Maybe she did. We don't know.
Maybe it didn't flatter her.
But if it gets down to it, and your friend, she says, I'm wearing this still. The only way I would say she's not an asshole is if like, because sometimes this is the only way I'm gonna say no. Like, she's not an asshole. Is if asshole, whatever is if whatever the girl was wearing was like completely inappropriate. Like, we going to a nice fancy restaurant and you got on a thong.
But maybe she
did. You big as hell, nasty as hell, or whatever like that.
But maybe she did. Maybe whatever she was wearing.
But she didn't say that. No, she said the dress and the shoes were ugly. So it wasn't completely inappropriate. She just said the dress and the shoes were ugly. So no, so if your friend, her dress and her shoes are ugly, this is your birthday dinner, you're having a photographer. This is your friend.
Fine, she's invited. She'll just sit at the end of the table.
Yeah, you might talk shit to your other friends. Like, she can
sit at the end of the table.
You might tell your fiance, yeah. You might tell Ricky,
like in the back where when we take the picture, nobody can really see her.
But when it comes down to it, it's your birthday. I get it. You get photographers, but is it really worth if this a friend and somebody that you gonna want around? It's fucked up it's messed up. She got to be in that decision because.
It's not a decision that she got to make. She's just an asshole for that. I was just joking. She an asshole. Like, look, if that's
because if somebody say that to you, like, I don't like.
Oh no, because there's been times where people told me like, oh, don't wear that. Or
right, exactly.
Baby, I'm gonna wear whatever I want to wear.
Exactly.
Whether you feel comfortable or not, I'm gonna wear it. If I want to wear a prom gown.
Huh. And maybe, just maybe,
her
friend was coming. Her friend was going to come better than her. See what I'm saying? And she's an asshole. Yeah, she's an asshole. It don't even matter. She an asshole.
She didn't want her
next. She's an asshole.
She didn't want her friends to outdo her.
Yeah, it's funny because they're like 17 and 18. She said it.
She probably didn't want her friends to outdo her. Her friend was probably actually looking really cute.
And her friend was like, look. I'm not finna dim my light.
Right.
I'm wearing it. It's my birthday too. It's your birthday?
Oh, okay.
It's my birthday. It's our birthday.
Period.
Period.
We're going to go ahead and get into our segment, y'all.
And this for the grown people.
We're doing it grown and sexy this week.
So, I was telling Amanda, I'm like, we've been giving y'all some real serious conversations. You know what I'm saying? We came with episode 1 being unapologetically Black. We had conversations with y'all about Black love. We had
choosing your battles.
Choosing your battles, yeah. And then being submissive. So we just want to lighten it up a little bit. However, it's still a very serious conversation because I be talking to Amanda. Y'all, I'm single. I'm not bragging. It's really hard out here, y'all. It is so hard.
It's hard out here in the streets.
Oh my goodness, y'all. It's so hard being single. It's hard being single with standards.
Okay.
Singles with morals, singles with standards, single with oh my gosh. Like, it is so hard. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it. Tell us.
Amanda she be trying to be positive and everything like that. I'd be like, girl, you don't get it. You don't get it. Like,
we trying to see Robin with a boo 2023, y'all. We trying to see Robin with a man.
I'm just like, and you know what? It's not that I don't want somebody to be with. It's just like the idea of it is delicious, but the reality...
Ooh, not delicious.
Yeah, the idea of it is like wonderful, but the reality, I don't know. Like, maybe I just ain't had good experiences, or I don't know. It's just... And then dating is scary. Anyways, y'all, the segment that we're going to talk about today is the kitty talks. But are you
listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening? Okay, we're going to just jump into it. Dead ass, Amanda. I feel like I have had more negative sexual experiences than positive.
What?
I feel like I've had more bad sex than good sex in my life.
Really?
I feel like I've had more bad head than I've had good head in my life.
Because people know what they're doing.
And I just feel like Oh my goodness. Now I've had good, don't get me wrong. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Let's not go through the Rolodex.
I've had, don't do me. No, but like, I just feel like the experience that I've had turned me off from even wanting to have new experiences with guys.
Why do
like,
you say that?
I just feel like for me, sex now is so much different than when I was like 20 or you know,
for
like,
sure.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And I was with the same person for like ever, for damn near like up until I was in college or whatever. I had another experience with somebody else, but up until I was like in college, I had only been with like mainly one person. You know what I'm saying? So I had my whole phase. I feel like everybody had a whole phase. So don't be on here fucking judging me. We all done had them. Now we might not have all had the same amount of people, but
quite the same experiences. But we all had our moments.
Yeah, like I feel like
up moments.
And I feel like I feel like a whole phase is like just being more promiscuous than you usually would be, like than your typical nature.
But is it a whole phase, or is it just you kind of just discovering yourself and just knowing what you want, knowing what you don't want? Because ultimately, the only way you're gonna know what you don't like is if you're experiencing things and having encounters with people like, okay, this is what I don't like, this is what I don't want to happen.
For real.
Or the good experiences that you remember, like, man, next person I find, they have to have this was such a great quality. I loved when they did this.
I agree with what you're saying, but also I feel like with me, when I say hoe, I say it from a non-judgmental place, like 100%. Like, and I think that's what kind of Amber Rose is about when she talks about the whole walk or whatever. Like, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like this, and I think I told you this. I feel like men learn sex through experiences, unfortunately. Like, the more they have sex with different people, they kind of, or just in general, the more they have sex, they should learn how to get better at it and what to do and things like that. I feel like women, I feel like that's...
You think they learn from experiences?
No, I'm saying that that's how they should learn. It's through those experiences. They should learn through those experiences. I feel like women, we learn through pleasuring ourselves.
True.
Like, you know, like we can have experiences, but I feel like maybe this me, you feel me? But I feel like we really know and find out what we like, how we like it, when we like it, just through experience with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Pleasuring yourself and finding out what you like and everything like that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to lie, like, and my friend Kayla, baby, look, don't let me, I got the best left hand on this side of the Mississippi. Don't let me go to work. I be waking up like
tired. But it's true. But it's true though. And you know what's crazy? I feel like a lot of men, guys, whatever, the first time that they see sex or know about it, they see what's online. And what you see online ain't it. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. And like, every person, they don't be knowing. Just because you may see this on whatever site you watching, wherever it may be, because literally you can pull up your Facebook and people are just doing wild stuff. So you really don't even have to go to like sites like that. But what?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, but they don't even, guys, I feel like, are learning sex at a young age by watching it and think that when they see a woman,
oh my gosh, especially like the generations behind us. Oh my gosh.
And really that's mistreating, you're mistreating the woman, and you're almost to a degree like abusing the kitty, to be honest with you. Like,
don't
you're abusing the kitty.
Don't.
Like, the main thing, like, you have to listen to her. And you have to listen to her and what they're saying and be observant and just pay attention.
Pay
attention and listen and not be offended if the woman is like, listen, this didn't feel good to me, or maybe let's try doing it.
Say that again, run that back. We're going to rewind. Say that again. Come again.
Don't be offended.
Don't be offended.
If a woman tells you, look, this feels better this way, or like it like this better, like,
I feel like,
don't be mad. Like, they have like their ego.
It's definitely the testosterone, the ego, the pride. But this is what I'm saying. Don't just be trying to go off of, like, every woman likes different things, just like men like different things. You know, Susan, Shaquita, Lala, they might have told you that was good, or that was, you know, because a lot of guys, I feel like, think what they doing is right, is because women, we have not all been truthful.
And
let's be honest.
I
have definitely not been truthful in my earlier years with sexual experiences.
And said something that was great.
And you know what? Let me take this time to clear this up. If I used to talk to you back in my 20s,
you're lucky.
It never happened.
I don't.
Whatever I told you,
I don't remember. It was a lie.
If I used to talk to you in my 20s and you tried to bend the block later in my 30s and I didn't come outside, that's why I was lying to your ass, dude.
I was lying.
You should have never bent the block again.
Save you.
I was trying to spare you.
I was sparing you.
I just feel like low, but like you were saying, for real, I just feel like guys are so sensitive with that and don't know how to take those type of conversations. And they think they know what they're doing. It's so big.
And I'm like, why do you think, like I said, every woman is different. What you do on this person ain't going to work for this person.
Yes.
It ain't going to work. And
baby,
I'm just thankful. Look, I'm thankful. I don't know what it's like to be in the streets. I've been with my man for 10 years, but
y'all, it's not.
But I will say this though, being in a relationship for 10 years, obviously I've only been with the same person for 10 years. So I feel like you have to really find ways to just keep it spicy, keep it exciting, like just doing little things here and there to like really judge it.
You cannot do that when you're single. You cannot keep it spicy.
But I feel like that's what
you can barely keep it safe.
No, but I feel for real,
like
for real.
You can.
But I feel like that's the benefit, honestly.
That is the
of
benefit.
Just being with somebody,
doing
obviously knowing that you're safe. Like, hopefully you have the right person who you don't have to worry about them being in the street. But just being safe with that person, being completely comfortable with that person. If I did want to try something, or vice versa, like I don't feel shy or embarrassed to explore things because I've been with this person for so long. Like if I'm gonna try something, like it's gonna be with this person. Like, and I'm thankful. Like even in my situation, like even if I did, like I'm comfortable in a space where I can be myself.
You can have
and there's times that you can be comfortable. Right.
Yeah. No,
that's the benefit. I would say.
Yeah, that's definitely got to be a benefit because I also feel like outside of just like ego and everything like that, just being single in general, it puts so many for me. And I just definitely, because I'm not going to lie. Like when I was younger, I've done stuff. I did, stuff that I shouldn't have done or I didn't do it safely or something like that. And I just thank God that something didn't turn out like, detrimental or something like that. So
the angels
you get older. Me, I'm 21 plus some years with it. But I'm not young like I was anymore. So what I liked sexually at 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, it's not the same at 34.
Too.
It's not the same.
Stuff now,
everything.
Like you're just different.
And literally,
I evolved.
Literally, I know what I like. I don't even see the point in sex if I can't get it how I like it. Literally. Like, what am I doing at that point?
It should be, going into it, it should be something that both parties involved want to make you feel good.
Yeah.
It should be, it's an unwritten rule. Like,
it's so scary.
It's not just about one person. Like, both of you guys have to know, like, I want to make you feel good, and you want to make me feel good. Because you don't want to be in something where it's just you. Like, you just doing everything. Then it's like, okay, like, am I going to get pleased too? Like, and it goes either way for a man or for a woman, because men can be like, okay, I'm down here, I'm doing all this stuff, and then that's it. And then they're waiting. You're like, okay, well, I'm going to bed.
Well, this is the thing though. Like, I've had encounters where like, I was sexually turned on, because that's another thing. Like, what turned me on at one point is totally different, and it ain't just the physical. Like, it's got to be something about you, like something about you that just gets me hot and bothered. I've been like that, and no, I've had those situations where I'm scared to advance though, because you have these thoughts like of what this person doing, what they could do, like, because I know how I like to be pleased and I know how I like to please, but I can't comfortably be pleased or pleased if I don't know you like that. Like, seriously. So it's like,
for sure. Like,
it's obviously so scary. It's so frustrating. And like, so you try to date, you try to get to know people. People make it so easy, not even to date. Like, they just make it so easy to be like,
dang, y'all men out here. Like,
oh my gosh, girl, like, you be like, dang, I can't even get to a point to where I'm ready to give it.
But I feel like too, I mentioned to Robin before, like, I feel like growing up, like sex was, I guess you could say, was like a bad thing. And I know it's not just for me in my household either, but like sex was bad, like don't have sex, like wait till you're married, like, and almost scaring you away from sex that you don't even want to have it because it's a bad thing. And to me, I feel like we should kind of shed light a little bit on it. Sex doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like sex can be a good thing, but if it's done right, but of course it feels good, but like if it's done the right way too, like if it's done in a respectable way, if it's done consensually, like it can be done in a safe way and still be a beautiful thing. Like you're sharing and it could be wild and crazy, but hopefully you're sharing with somebody who you have that connection with, that you can share that love with, that you guys can be together and have that moment.
Spiritual demons be real. Them spiritual demons and them soul ties.
Man, for real. Like every person you lay down with. Yeah, you laying down with every person they lay down with, and it could have been somebody an hour before they met you.
Like for real. These men out
here is dirty.
But you know what?
And they lie.
Women are dirty too.
And they are.
Women are dirty too. And I'm going to say this because I used to definitely not be squat at one point in time in my life.
What you mean?
Like, I'm just saying, like, at one point in time now, I wasn't like reckless necessarily, but I guess I kind of was. Like, I was something like a player. Like, I remember when I was
Wait, what you mean you wasn't squatting on the toilet?
No, like, I'm just saying I wasn't shit. Like I remember at one point in time, like,
I was like, you were still on the toilet.
No, stupid.
I'm like, what you mean?
That's the 30%.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm always gonna squat.
No. I'm just saying I remember at one point in time when I really wasn't shit. Like women, we talk so much about guys, how they ain't this, they ain't that, and and everything. And guys will try to call us out on like, really?
I know you said you wasn't shit, but I was saying I was always the shit, even when I didn't think I was the shit, or even.
Oh no, no! I was the shit, but I was not shit. Like I just did not treat guys with respect. Like I was a player. Like I was reckless. I was a savage, just like. And what it was is that really was trauma. Like I had been with my boyfriend all through high school, and then that didn't work out, and I got pregnant, and he cheated, all this stuff, right? And I was heartbroken, and I was scarred. You know what I'm saying? And so after that, it would just be like I had this like attitude, like I'm gonna get any dude before he can get me. Like nobody's gonna have a chance to get over on me. So like I was just using dudes for money, for this. Like I wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I was lying. Like, no, like, girl, they love me. Like, but I wasn't even just like, I really wasn't shit. It wasn't even like I was just talking to this guy. Like, I was really making guys think like I was really feeling them.
So how do you feel like you evolved from the I ain't shit Robin to now I'm intentional with every person I lay down with? How do you think you grew from that Robin to the Robin that you are right now? Like what shifted for you where you're like, you know what, this is not what I want. Like this isn't for me. Like I'm not about that life no more.
Yeah. It was a couple different things. So for me, before when I was just like, when I wasn't shit, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking to guys. And
I was like that you say that.
Yeah, like, cause I was just like mistreating them, mistreating myself or whatever. And it's not even that I slept with every guy. Like I didn't even talk to every guy. It would be like, I could go to the club and meet somebody or whatever, and I'm like, just getting my drinks paid or whatever.
Oh yeah,
and I would just make it seem, give me your number and this, that, and the third or whatever, and just like, just doing shit, just doing like literally doing too much. You know what I'm saying? And then even then before, sexually, it wasn't even the wisest. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was basing it more so off who had the most money. Like when when I was younger, and when I was just talking to guys, because if you ain't have shit, you ain't have shit. Like I felt like for me, I had focused on love young. I mean, obviously, but I had focused on love. Fuck that, where was the money at? So like I was trying to talk to guys who had something, you know what I'm saying? And whoever had something, that's who I was, you know what I'm saying, laying with or whatever. But for me, I ran into a psycho. I ran into a crazy dude. I was messing with this African. And
an African? Not Alibaba.
Yeah, baby. I was messing with an African, and I ended up having to get a restraining order, like all kind of stuff. And that just taught me like, you really cannot play with people's feelings.
No.
Like, it could go really bad for you. Like, and I had to get a restraining order from my job, from my house, from my kids' daycare, my daughter daycare at that time. Like, he had never even been like met Anaya, but by the time
precautions, like just sure.
Because I had found out he knew about like where certain friends, he had been following me, like, so I didn't know if he knew where her daycare, you know, so it was just like it got really bad. And after that, I'm like, no, this just ain't it. And then you know, you get just older. So from that, it was like an experience, a really bad experience. But now, for me, sex has totally changed because I'm intentional. I'm aware of soul ties. I'm aware of these sexual, spiritual demons. I'm aware of what I like now, how I like it. I know more. I'm just more knowledgeable.
I would just encourage, not even just you, but for our women and our listeners out there to just, like we always say, be safe, of course. Man. Like, don't just be slinging your pussy out here to everybody, y'all. Like, let's be safe. Let's just be clear. Make sure you girls.
I don't even care how you slang it. Just be safe. Yeah, like, literally slang them up for whatever you want to do. But
do what you want to do. Have your whole face, your not whole face, whatever you want to do. But be safe about it and just really be mindful of who you're laying down with. Because at any moment, like, even if you're being safe and having a condom, like whatever, like, things can happen. And in that moment, is this the person that you want to be your baby daddy? Or am I going to want to have to go through the process of an abortion or whatever it is? Like, be mindful of who you're laying down. We said this in the other episode before. It's so important. Please be careful, guys out there, and be mindful of who you're sharing your intimate and most personal. I think
guys too, though. It's not always women. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is so sexy to me, a guy that knows how to keep himself. Like, he knows how to fight temptation, or he looks at himself like a prize sexually. Like, that is such a turn on. The same way a man thinks he can judge a woman based off of her record, how many notches she got in the belt. Trust me, us women,
it's attractive to know, like, wait a minute. Like,
it's attractive for a man to know, like, I know my worth.
That knows your worth. Like, I know my worth. I know I have pride. Like, my mom said, it was like the money down there. It's the pot of gold. It's the pot of gold down there. Like, I like knowing, even for myself, in my own relationship, that you're not with everybody. You haven't had experiences with every and everybody. Like, I know, like,
for me, it's for a man just knowing he value. Like,
I'm valuable.
Like, no, you just can't get to.
But
you
I
can't
feel
just
like,
have that.
Right. But I feel like especially men. I feel like especially men, you don't hear that a lot. I mostly hear that from women and mothers telling their children or their female children, you know, that, you know, it's prize, like, don't do this. But no, guys too, like, you're worth something too. Like, you trust me, you have a prize too. Believe me, you guys have the prize.
Seriously, like,
you really have the prize.
Yeah, like I feel like with guys, it's like you said, outside of just being able to fight the temptation and knowing that's a characteristic in its own, because we're all tempted on a daily basis in different ways, not always just sexually, but I feel like that says a lot for a man to know, because it's so stereotypical to just assume guys, just if they're not in a relationship or something, they're just out there like that. But for me, it's the letting a B know, like, no, this ain't that
good. Easy. Like, you thought you thought.
Yeah, like, no, you need to come correct too.
That, right.
That's what I'm saying. You want to get you want to come to Pound Town?
You ain't getting.
You better get right.
You ain't getting none of this. What did 50 Cent used to call it? I got the magic
stick.
I got the magic stick. So just as much. And it's also too, just holding out, even in a relationship too, sometimes, even just breaks in between, so that way you can really crave each other. You really want each other.
Finding different ways to be intimate or sexual.
Right, without actually being sexual, which is exciting.
Like, without being what? Without penetration.
Without penetration, but still being sexual. Like I said, it's the way that you
baby, I'm going to tell y'all, most women, it's the foreplay for us.
The foreplay, or just it's the smallest things.
The
it's just
smallest thing.
It's just how you talk to your spouse.
Not you dropped your voice.
No, because honestly though, and I'm not even trying to hold you. Like I know one of the things about Ricky that I was excited about when I first started talking to him was his voice and how deep his voice is, and just being able to talk to me, and an intelligent man at that. Like nobody wants a dumb man that doesn't know anything, that you can't learn or anything. Yeah. Just be able to have a conversation, and just your words. You're just excited me, but just through your words and just what you're saying. I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do.
He probably wasn't even trying.
And that's what's so exciting. Like you're able to arouse your partner or whoever, but just your words, literally not touching you at all. No touching, just by speaking or just other ways.
Do guys even know how to do that anymore?
I can only speak for myself, baby girl.
Do guys even know how to do that anymore?
But that's what's fun about it. Like I said, when you're in a relationship with somebody, like that's what's fun, just finding new ways to excite each other and do different things. Like I said, sex doesn't necessarily have to be a dirty thing. It doesn't have to be raunchy. Like it can be a beautiful thing. It's love that you're sharing with a person. Like it can be special. Like it doesn't have to be like this crazy. I mean, it can be. It can if you wanted to, but it can also be a beautiful thing if it's with the right person.
I just feel like people, like once you kind of crossed your T's, dot your I's about if you should even be having a sexual experience with this person, when it comes down to it, just be open to listen. Be open to accept criticism. Be literally, there's no reason to be offended. And it's only going to create a better experience, because y'all don't know how sexy that is when you could tell somebody like, no, do it like this, or I like that like that.
And they just my toe and give me a little stuff. And honestly,
Amanda, no, I like that.
I wasn't gonna call you.
Love a toe suck.
But look, people may be embarrassed to say that. And initially, they're like, I don't know, but in the end, you may end up enjoying it too. But just exploring different things and just trying to do things. Shit crazy, y'all. Shit crazy. Don't give her a little toe lick.
No, but like seriously, like
just
when you're able to have that conversation, and then like the response is just like nothing. They just do it, or it's like okay, and
they want to be submissive.
And it makes you, it turns you on in return to just be able to like tell me what you want me to do. Tell me how you look at this month. Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me how you know what I'm saying?
But that goes into play with our previous segment, like being submissive worthy. Like you can be those things. I'll do all those things, but what type of person are you? Right. Like, can I be submissive to you? Can I be vulnerable with you? Can I be this person to you? I'll be that person, but I'll be that person. Y'all leave in the comments below. Let us know what y'all think about this, baby. Like,
I didn't even look. See, we don't have this conversation. I wish I had somebody to call.
Well, y'all already know. As soon as it's time for to call my man, baby, what's up?
Where you at?
We go have him a good night.
We done airing now. We done taping.
We good now. Y'all leave y'all feedback in the comments below. Let us know what you guys think about this one. Like, are you guys honest? Are you embarrassed? Are you guys in a safe space where you feel like you could be open and honest?
And if you're not, fellas, I would like to hear y'all. What we not listening to?
We'll love to hear it. You guys already know. I'm gonna shout out my Black business for this week.
Oh, go ahead.
I have a good one this week.
Yeah, me too.
So the Black business I'm shouting out is Billionaire-Body. My girl Leslie over there, she is doing her thing. Leslie Lloyd, she's the lead trainer. She's a fitness motivator, trainer, author, MC, and host.
Okay.
My girl is really doing it out here. Her website is www.thebillionairebody.com. She sells vitamins. She sells gummies. She sells fitness gear, waist trainers. She has fitness classes. So if you guys want to take a class from her or you want to train with her, she does couples as well. Really? Go ahead and hit her up. Again, her email is getyourBillionaireBody@gmail.com. Instructs fitness classes at 4255 Laclede Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63108. Let her know Amanda over here at SistaWhat sent you guys over. She's such a beautiful spirit. She's been on Fox 2. She's been on Fox 2 News, advertising her billionaire body, fitness journey, and what she does. So make sure you guys hit her up. Her name is Leslie. I'll go ahead and leave her information down below. She has an Instagram. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram. Check out her classes. The summer's coming up, guys. So you want to make sure you guys are getting your body nice and right and tight. And Leslie over there at Billionaire Body is going to get you all the way together. So hit up my girl.
Get it right, get it tight. Okay, so my Black business for the week is the Lash Room. This is shout out to my homegirl, Kayla. So hey, go Kayla, hit the But yeah, y'all gotta go to the Lash Room. Obviously, she does lashes. Kayla's an esthetician, so not just your lashes. Go for your hybrids. Go for your your mega volumes, all the millimeters, 18 M's. You know what I'm saying? Go. You want the M's? Go holler at Kayla. She is located. She's in Bloomington, Illinois. So I grew up back home, so this is special to me. Bloomington, Illinois, Champaign, Decatur, Peoria, anywhere in the surrounding area. She also, if the money right, weddings, any kind of girls' days, travels, everything like that. Obviously, for girls' trips and things of that sort, birthday parties. But she's in Bloomington area, 2416 East Washington Street, Suite C12 in Bloomington, Illinois. You can find her on Instagram at the Lashroom _ L.L.C. We'll post it here. You can also find her. She's on Facebook. She's on TikTok. We'll post all the ways to get in touch with her. But she's also an esthetician. So anything in beautifying and maintaining the skin, because we got to keep the melanin popping, baby. Yes. Don't play with your skin. The beat faces is fine and stuff.
Because they say black don't crack us for a reason. Take care of your skin.
Take care of your skin. So yeah, go holler at Kayla. She's always having specials, but keep in touch and we'll post everything down below.
All right, y'all. Make sure you guys check out our Black businesses for this week. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at SistaWhat, so that way you guys can see that we shouted you guys out as well. So thank you guys so much. Before we go, we're going to drop a gem or leave a question. So do you want to drop a gem for the people, or can I ask you a question?
Ask me a question.
Ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to keep it light. So my girl Robin was scared for the question, but it was going to be the easy one for you.
Okay.
I was going to say, what does 2023 look like for you? What are you expecting for this year? What is the outcome? What are you looking forward to?
So I'm looking forward to working on myself. Definitely tweaking things that I know that I need to tweak and changing things. I'm looking forward to, I feel like this is my year to take leaps of faith in different areas. Whether it be career, whether it be personal, whether it be in any kind of way, shape, or form. Just big things for the podcast. Big things for the podcast in 2023. So that, and also something that I'm looking forward to this year is bonding more with my daughter. I spend a lot of time with my daughter already, but probably just being more intentional about how I'm spending the time with her, because she's getting older. So I kind of have to switch up how I'm spending time. I got to think more about it. So I'm looking forward to that and how that will help us and help her. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sweet. That's sweet. What about you? That's my question. What you looking for in 2023?
You're gonna ask me that question?
My bad. Well, are you gonna drop a gem? Unless you got a gem to drop.
I don't have no gems, y'all.
I got the gem. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Personally, outside of the podcast, what does Amanda want to do for self? What's something you want to do that most people don't know? What's something you want to do for yourself? Like this year, like within the next year or two or something?
Well, within the next year, planning the wedding. But I mean, everybody knows that. Planning the wedding. I mean, everything that I want to do, I say it out loud. Like, people know what I want to do. I'm putting it out there. Of course.
What's something you really want for yourself in this next year?
Just for me, by myself, I really want to try to be disciplined with my body and my diet. I feel like I'm always struggling with my weight, where it goes up and down. Like, I go through these weird points, and I just really want to be in a place where I'm disciplined with what's going inside of my body, not just because of how I look, because the physical is one thing, but like just taking care of my body because I want longevity. I want to be able to live as long as possible. If I have kids, I want to be there for them. For my family, I want to outlive everybody.
I know that's right. You know, I read something that said, like, if you can control like what you eat and be mindful of it, then you can like control like anything.
So
they
hard.
said like that. No, that's when I read that. I'm like, so hard because that's so hard.
I'm dedicated, but I feel like I have setbacks that literally set me back. Like they have, like I'll work out, I'm eating the right thing, and then it's something that I want. Like, man, I really, really want this ice cream, or I really want this pizza, or like I really want these crab legs. Not to say that crab legs is bad, but the butter is bad. Like all the extra, like every time the build up in the sauce is like, no, now it's unhealthy. Now it's bad, right? Like all the sodium, like now it's unhealthy. But just like I said, that would be the main thing for myself, is just really being disciplined with my body, what goes into my body, because I feel like I would feel so much better. I'm so tired all the time. I'm so tired. Take iron pills, all those things. But if I can have more energy, and if it can be because I'm working out, eating better, like that's really what I want for myself. You know, for myself, I really just want to get me all the way together.
I know that's right, girl. I know that's right.
Well, that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Keep sharing the video, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you guys check out our Black-owned businesses for this week. Check out the ones from the prior weeks as well. Check out, we have restaurants, homemade soaps. We have travel and business. Go ahead and check everybody out. Make sure you guys let them know we sent you over here, Amanda and Robin from SistaWhat podcast. And other than that, it's been another episode of
Episode 5 of SistaWhat. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. It's been real.